That's a good ball.
Oh, Solanke! What a goal! What a header, blood! Dominic Solanke! We needed this, blood! Jeez! He's offside, he's got to be. He's got to be offside. No blood clot screen, no go there, no go there. No! 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 He's onside! Oh my God! Top bins, blood! Top bins, fam! Top bins, blood! Oh, McAllister, bruv! Oh, Alexis McAllister, bruv! That was a flipping Alexis Sanchez! That was a roof! That was, oh my God, bruv! Pause. Come on, clear it, boy. Clear it! That's too easy! Too easy, blood! Too easy! Oh, get this man out now, blood! Oh, here we go, Salah. Here we go. Here we go. Goal. 4 now, blood! 4 now! Oh my God! 5! Sack him now! I've had it now! I've had it, blood! I've had it, blood! I've had it, fam! Absolute pricks, blood. Anjal, expeditiously, bruv. Bruv, I had enough of this prick, fam. I swear down. Arsehole, blood. I swear down, bruv. Absolute criminal. 19 losses, blood. 19 losses, you know.
Wait, what a finish. Oh my days, is that Semenyo? Oh shit. Wow. What a finish, bro. Bro, between Dogu and Shaw, they've had a mare there, bro, but I can't lie, bro. Oh well, we'll take the red card, bro. We'll take the red card. But he slipped 100%. It looks like we can't win against 11 men, so let's see if we can get this win against 10 now. 1-1. Hoyland. This youth's killing me, you know. Hey. Bro, that was the only way he was going to score anyway, the ball hitting him. You know what I mean? But you see the urgency, yeah, that we're moving the ball with. Where was that the whole game? This has been bad, but you know what? This is another result that papers over the cracks. People won't care about how bad the performance was. People won't care about how bad the game was as a spectacle. Man will say, "Oh, we didn't lose, innit?"
Brothers, the destruction, no, we're oozing on the net. There's no other that you'd rather ban sport ooze, no, we the best. Shelling on the pod this weekly. Comedy gold on your TV, smash that like, touch a button like vibe. Ready for the show, my G's. You see me? I said this band sports ooze. I said this band sports ooze. I said this band sports ooze. Main event X Rantaroni 2. I said this band sports ooze. I said this band sports ooze. I said this band sports ooze. Express them rants, let me build that. Genetically jacked, athletically stacked, half man, half amazing, modern day Mac fam. And I'm with my brother from the same mother, Rantaroni, Escobar, you know he's band strict armors. And welcome to the only podcast where you're gonna have banter, you're gonna have sports, and it's Oozing Sauce, the most electrifying podcast in sports entertainment. We bring to you Fan Sports Ooze episode
175, fam. Bro, take it away, man. Take it away.
This season, Tottenham have lost 19 games, blood. This season, Tottenham have lost half their games, blood. Man want to tell me that he's the right man for the job. Man want to tell me that I'm negative, blood. What's man talking about, bruv? Let me tell you this, yeah? Brother, 19 defeats, blood. We've lost half our games all season. We get destroyed every week like the announce table in WWE, fam. That's what we are. We're whipping boys, blood. Liverpool have put 15 goals past us this season, blood. 15 goals. You see these Liverpool players, yeah? Next time they play Tottenham, they're going to have to ask their wives if they can visit a brothel, blood. Because that's what happens. We get every time we play them, whether we're at home or whether we're away. Ange Postecoglou, yeah? This guy's committed more fraud than Sean Kingston and his mother at this point, blood. I'm done with him, bro. I'm done with him, blood. This squad may not be great, but 16th, blood. 16th, fam. Brother. Let me tell you this about this manager, yeah? Ange Postecoglou would make Beyonce look like Oprah Winfrey, fam. Yeah, he's an imposter, no clue, blood. He's fraud Flintstone, fam. Let me tell you this, bruv. The guy don't know nothing about... When Eric Dyer came out and said that he does no tactics in training, yeah, and that he's freestyling like Billy Wingrove and Jeremy Lynch, blood, we should have sacked him then. We should have gave him his P45, blood. That's what we should have done, but we didn't do that. Of course not, blood. Do you know why? Because the owners are watching that. They're bigger criminals than him. You know them way there. That's what it is. Monkey see, monkey do, blood. You get me? Criminals versus criminals, blood. I'm telling you, the whole club needs to self-destruct quicker than Margin Vegeta, fam. I'm telling you, it needs to be self-destructed. It needs to be burned down, bruv. We are in some serious problems, fam. Some serious problems, blood. All flipping season, man's been asking to see Archie Gray in the midfield, yeah. He hasn't done it. Could have done it against Leicester, Southampton. Could have eased him in. You know them with there, because you've been playing him centre-back all season, innit? You want to throw him in there against a Liverpool, fam. Listen, this guy is breaking more records than Usain Bolt, but it's criminal records, blood. It's criminal records, blood. He's the worst manager in Spurs history, blood. And all he does is come out at the end and lord up the players in a press conference, blood. Brother, when we went 3-0 down, these players took their legs off like Oscar Pistorius before he goes to sleep, blood. They did nothing, fam. And you want to be lording them up in a press conference? What are you talking about? We held 5 at Anfield. Man ain't expecting us to win at Anfield, bro. Because I'm telling you, bro, Anfield, we get touched there. It may as well be an Epstein Island, blood. Do you know them way there with the amount of kids we had going there? We were always going to get touched. But the manner went there and absolutely got embarrassed, blood. You get me, fam? Rolled over, fam. North London lottery, blood. An absolute embarrassment, blood. You get me? Going 1-0 up, yeah, and then folding, fam, like a gazebo, bruv. I'm fuming, blood. I'm fuming, fam. I'm telling you, bro, this manager is a criminal, bruv. Standing there, bruv, looking like Penguin, fam, from Batman, bruv. I'm telling you, bro, Colin Farrell, blood, he just looks like Penguin, fam. Standing there with his stomach hanging over his trousers, blood. Doing nothing, fam. Telling you that Rebor Razor Ruddock, fam. He's dead food, bruv. He's dead food, fam. I'm tired of him, bro. Bruv. You get me, bruv? Absolutely poor. You get me? You can look at the goals. I'm not going to go through the goals one by one, because if I do that, the podcast will be an hour and a half. We lost 5. 5, you know. You get me, fam? Telling you, bruv. Man got it's some joke thing. Man got a Lunis special, blood. You get me? Man hit us for 5 and then lifted the Premier League title in our faces pretty much. That's what happened, fam. That's what happened. We're fucking rubbish, bro. We're rubbish, yeah? But he makes us worse. There's no reason for this team to be 16th in the table. The only reason is Ange Postecoglou, blood. That's who. Do you know what I mean, fam? That Brisbane Bielsa, bruv. I'm sick and tired of him, bro. I'm sick and tired of him, blood. Do you know what I mean? That game was ridiculous, bruv. It was the second half, bruv. I think we had one shot, blood. It was one-sided, blood. Harvey two-faced his coin, blood. It was one-sided. You get me? Flipping coins, blood. You get me? Absolute criminals, bro. Criminals, blood. You get me, fam? I'm absolutely tired of him. Man are saying, oh, but they're not going to sack him before the European... Bro, I don't trust him. I would go into that with no manager over him. He's a hindrance to us, blood. The way that we play football is not sustainable, blood. You get me? Every time a team attacks us, we look like we're going to concede. Our waters break. Do you not understand? Do you know what I mean? This guy is an absolute criminal, fam. He is. It's not just his fault, don't get me wrong. But where we are is his fault, blood. Where we are in the table is his fault. If he finished this season 8th and didn't win a trophy, blame the owners. Yeah? But if he finishes 16th, don't win a trophy. Forget that. Let's axe that out. If he finishes the season 8th, you can maybe blame the owner and say, oh, you know what? Maybe the squad wasn't fit. Because the Premier League, like, it may not be that much more competitive. Well, we've seen how it looks here. But when you look at the teams, yeah, I can look straight away and tell you this right now. Liverpool, better team than us. Arsenal, better team than us. Even Chelsea, with their depth, better team than us. If they had like the Yao Felix and all these, man, they've got a better team than us, yeah? Do you know them with their Man City, better team than us, yeah? You get me, fam? And then you go to the the Newcastles and the Villa, I believe. They both have better teams than us now. I'm convinced. If not, they just got better mentality players. Do you know them way there? Where I lose it now is when you go to the Forest. You know them way there. You go to the Forest,
From
the
eighth
Bournemouth,
downwards.
the
From
Fulham.
eighth
You know these
Brighton,
man,
yeah.
Brighton and them man. This is when I'm saying, hold on a minute. So what, if these man got better teams than us as well? No, they don't. They got better managers than us, bruv. That's what it is, fam. They've got managers that will do their job, yeah? That's what I'm saying. Man's got this fraud in charge, bruv. This Billy Bright fraud, fam. I'm tired of him, blood. You get me? Let's have it right. You shouldn't be in a job. You know them way there, fam. That's what it is. Ange, imposter, no clue, blood. I'm telling you, fam. How he managed to score this job, blood. I'm telling you. He's going nowhere else. Where are you managing next, blood? I told man, you're going to be an undertaker. You get me? Bro, the only thing that you've shown is that you know how to lose, blood. You're used to losses, bro. Be an undertaker, fam. You won't flinch when someone dies. Do you get me, fam? Go on, drive the Titanic or something, blood. You get me? But football management isn't for you, blood. It isn't for you, blood. I'm telling you. I wouldn't even suggest you to the team in Saudi league that's bottom of the league that are always losing every week. I wouldn't even recommend you to them. I've had it with him, bro. I'm done with him, bruv. I'm done with him, bro. He's frauded man out, bruv. He has. He's frauded man out. I've literally had enough of him. You get me, bruv? Barry Evans, fam, with his surfboard. I'm tired of him, bro. I'm tired. I don't care if he wins the Europa League. I want him sacked whenever. Whenever. Let me tell you this. If he was to beat Bodo Glimt, I wouldn't sack him before the final. But I'd sack him before the Bodo Glimt game. I don't care. I've had enough of him.
I hear it.
I would let freestyle football, blood. Because it's a lot better than what he's got going on. Do you know what I mean? Just open up your legs, and let's have it right. You know them way there. No, that's it. That's what he does. He literally just opens us up and let's have it right. Are you not entertained, mate? You know what I mean? No, I'm not fucking entertained, bruv. He pisses me off, bro. You get me, bruv? And we won't not talk about the owners as well, yeah? But what I will say is, you get me? Yeah, they've made mistakes for many years. But the difference with them is, they blasted over their mistakes, blood. So they've had a lot more time than Ange, bro. The guy's only been here 2 seasons and he's won us 10 games that made us feel like, oh, we're untouchable. And then ever since then, it's gone to shit. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. He ain't done nothing but them 10 games, bro. When I look at this season, the only thing he's done is beat Frankfurt over 2 legs. That was the only bit of opposition that we've had that we came through, blood. Yeah? That was it. When we came through in the Carabao Cup final, we may have beat Man City, and then I think we beat you guys, innit, yeah? Look at the seasons you lot are having. That don't impress me much like Shania Twain, fam. Do you know them way there? Less of that. Frankfurt is the only thing that he's done this season where he's won home. Well, we drew at home, and then he won the away fixture, say that he's done anything. Nothing else this season. I can't look at it in the Premier League, oh, we beat City, we would have started the team to beat City. Look what ever happened to them anyway. Yeah? The only good team that he has beaten is probably Frankfurt, bro. I don't remember any other wins. I don't. Turned over by Liverpool twice, blood. Chelsea twice, if that's happened. You get me, yeah? United, we've turned you, it don't matter. City, don't matter, blood. And we got turned over the other reverse fixture anyway. Arsenal turned over twice. Do you understand? That's what we are. We're a Premier League mattress, bro. That's what we are, fam. I'm telling you this right now, bruv. Ange is an absolute fraud, blood. It's a fraud. But let me tell you this, yeah? We concede every fucking game, blood. Without fail, blood. Without fail, bro. No, I'm serious.
Well, I'm laughing because this is copy and paste from Amorim, blood.
When you don't use a condom, there's a chance that you might not get the girl pregnant, blood. But Ange, there's always a chance we're going to concede, fam. He's the worst sort of luck. I'm telling you this right now. It's like watching a Royal Rumble and seeing someone get thrown over the top rope, blood. Tottenham conceding. It's just a part of the plan, fam. It's just what we do, fam. You get me? And I've had enough of it, bruv. 5 to Liverpool in Anfield. They gave us 6 at our home ground, blood. You know them way there, fam. Hella shots, blood. Private party settings, blood. You know them way there, fam. That's what it is, bro. And I'm tired of this manager, bruv. Sack him expeditiously, bruv. The season's pretty much done, fam. Man, I'll be like, oh, but X, he's going to make it to the Europa League final. What, for me to be destroyed in the final? Now, honestly, because I believe he'll make it to the final, but do I believe we'll win? But I can't believe anything with this guy. There isn't a team in the Premier League that I can look at and say, oh, you know what, we'll beat them. Nah, I'm tired of him. Tired of them, tired of him. You get me? And the players, they will not be they will not be let off the hook, blood. But when everyone's rubbish, yeah, you can't just keep sticking it on the players, blood. Do you understand? Because you bought half of them, one, and two, I've seen them play good football, blood. You get me? That's what it is, fam. So if everything's going wrong, yeah, you look at the person that's in charge, blood. What are you doing in training? Eric Dyer told us straight away, fam, you do nothing. You do absolutely nothing, bro. You get me? Congratulations, Liverpool. You won the Premier League. You were always going to win the Premier League. You get me? There was many games to go. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? But I'm not in no congratulatory mood, fam. I'm fucking fuming, fam. Do you understand? It's not because I expected to beat Liverpool. It's the manner in which we just get turned over. And the fact that that's our 19th defeat, blood. 19, you know, bro. You get me? When we signed Solanke, I thought that was the only 19 we was getting, blood. You get me? But no, 19 defeats came with Solanke, bruv. Fucking hell, bruv. I can't believe this. It's a disgrace, bruv. But yeah, do your thing, bruv.
No, but I hear you, innit? Like, bruv, I just find it hilarious because it's like we're living the same reality right now. Do you know what I mean? We're in similar parts of the table. Everything you said about your team, I'm saying the same thing, bro. So it's funny to me, bro. It really, really is, bro. Do you know what I mean? Conceding every game, making a team worse, everything, shit subs, everything, bro. Like, it's just one of them days, bro. I purposely didn't watch your game today, bro, because I didn't want to see Liverpool lift the title, bro. So I watched the FA Cup game instead. But then when I saw that you lot were 1-0 up here, and then it didn't even last for 5 minutes, I was like, oh, here it goes. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you lot ended up getting absolutely steamrolled. So
Tottenham being 1-0 up, is like a 95-year-old man when he gets that quick boner and then it goes down, blood. That's what it is. Nah, honestly, that's it. That is it. Us being 1-0 up, but you can't trust that, bro. You know them way there, fam. You can't trust that. We're victims, man. We got absolutely destroyed by Liverpool. Destroyed. Do you understand? Destroyed, fam. I could go through our plays and I could rip them all to pieces if I wanted to, bruv.
But at this stage, it
there's no point.
It doesn't make no difference.
There's no point because these are the same players that I need to try and win the trophy, bruv. As for the manager, I don't need him here.
100%. I hear you, and this is what I'm saying. Like you said, you've seen these guys play better football before, and that's what it is, bro. Like, but when managers come in and do bullshit, yeah, they brainwash fans into believing that you need 15 new players. You don't. We don't. You know them ones. When I watch my team play, no one's looking good in this system. Yeah, a man is saying, "Oh, Rants, it's the players, brother." We don't need 15 new players. And plus, he ain't getting 15 new players in the summer. So then what? Do you know what I'm saying? Man always going like, man are just going to, like we're playing Championship Manager, like they can just put up all the players for sale. And man are going to get in a whole new squad in the summer. It's not going to happen. There needs to be some accountability, innit? Like losing like that to Liverpool's, it's a joke regardless. Doesn't matter where it is. You're not meant to get packed 5-1 to Liverpool.
Man's conceded 15 goals.
Their team is not 5-1 better than yours, blood. It's not on paper, bro.
This season, they've put 15 goals past
But this is
bro.
the point. On paper, your team is not 5-1 worse than Liverpool's. It's not, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? It's massively underperforming, the team that you have. Massively underperforming.
Brother, and all he does is load up the players in the press conferences. They ain't playing for him. They ain't playing for him. And if they're playing for him, then he's so far gone and he's so damn useless that he needs to be sacked because your tactics are unmanageable. You get me? They're not working, fam. Do you know what I mean? And every press conference, yeah, he just says the same thing. He's like a Woody, though. There's a snake in my boot. You know them way there, fam. Pisses me off, bruv. You get me? Absolute fraud, man. He's an absolute fraud. But anyway, let's move on to your game. You lot managed to scumbag a draw against 10-man Bournemouth. Do you know what I mean? You got pieced up, blood. You get me? 42 Doug, man like Dorgu, bruv. Another stinker. Do you know what I'm saying? Yoro as well, blood. I saw him. He looks like Roger from Sister, blood. That's who he looks like, bruv. I swear down, man like Yoro, fam.
I don't know, but Yoro played well today, bro.
Nah, I didn't say he played bad, but he looks like Roger from Sister. It's actually fine. Who in your team played well, blood? I don't think anyone played well.
Bruv, listen.
You said
Yoro
performance
played well.
was shit.
He played well because he's a good player.
That was boring, fam.
Yeah, but Yoro's a good player, innit? Like, it's one of them ones where, like, we're shit, innit? And it's all the manager's fault. Man are going to talk about players and all these things, bro. Like, Man United fans are actually pathetic, you know, because, you know what I deeped, yeah? It's like a lot of these man, yeah, they think that just because we had one manager that done really, really well, that these man need to get emotionally attached to managers, yeah, and just go on like these man are blind, like they can't see what's right in front of their face, bro. Like, football is a results business.
Mm.
We're not getting results, blood. Them man are blaming these players. These players haven't been here that long. Most of these players have been here maximum 3 seasons. Most of them.
Mm.
And in those 3 seasons, yeah, like we've won 2 trophies. So these man, and when we won those trophies, we got past Man City, we got past Liverpool, a Klopp Liverpool, bro. Man are going on like man haven't seen these man play well. You have, which means we know they're capable. Why is this manager, who's supposed to be a good manager, incapable of getting them to play well, bro?
Because he's bringing his system in and he hasn't got the players to do it, blood.
Fuck the players, bro. At the end of it, when you don't have
all the players that he, like, you see,
his system is
like, for
shit,
example,
blood.
having 3 at the back, yeah, his 3 at the back won't be the same as like Glasner's 3 at the back for Palace.
His system shit.
Understand?
Period.
I'm not saying it's not, but
It's
his
rubbish.
His 3 at the back is more like 5 at the back. I've seen Palace play 3 at the back and be cooking. Do you know them way there, fam? So it's one of them ones where, and even against us, so it's one of them ones where like maybe I don't even know what his system
it's got
is.
nothing to do with the players.
But
his system is
not,
shit.
He's
blood.
not fucking. He's not. What's the word? He's not adapting to what he's got in it. He's just like it's like a preset meal in it. Like, you know them way there. It's like a preset meal, blood. You get me, fam? It's like handing man a preset meal. Yeah, man. I say no, I can't have carbs today, blood.
Bro,
it
this
doesn't make
manager
sense.
is crap, blood. I don't care. I don't care how anyone feels about
So
it.
you want him gone? Yeah, I'm around.
Bruv, I've been saying that he needs to get sacked in the summer anyway, bro. Like, the only way, yeah, that I can justify him staying is if he wins this European trophy. He's rubbish. I don't care. He's not shown anything since he's been here, bro. And any Man United fan that says he has, yeah, you don't know shit about football, bro. What has he shown? There's not a single player in this team, yeah, that is better, yeah, for him coming in. No one. Everyone's performing worse, bro. Everyone. He's made everyone worse. He's made the team worse collectively. He's made every individual player worse. Nobody's benefiting from the football he's playing. Not even him. Not even him. The football is awful. The mentality is awful. He's playing a defensive lineup.
But you sack him already, yeah, with
Bro,
no transfer window.
I would have sacked him ages ago,
no
bro. You
nothing.
don't need a transfer window. You don't need one. Do you know what I mean? What happened to Slot's transfer window? What the transfer window where he won the title?
No, but Slot had a full season, to be fair.
Brother,
If Amorim had a full season, you'd not be in a relegation zone.
Bruv, we'd be relegated if he had a full season about relegation zone. Do you know what I'm saying? The Bears won 6 games out of 20-something, bro. And he's not won back-to-back games. He's averaging 1 win every 4 games in the league, bro. And the other 3
Sir
are
Alex
losses.
Ferguson start out poorly.
But
as well.
I don't care about Sir Alex Ferguson. All these men that talk about how Sir Alex Ferguson started out, they weren't born to see it. You know them ones, managers chatting shit. Sir Alex Ferguson was the manager before I was born. Do you know what I mean? So, man don't want to hear all this crap. All of this crap, yeah, that Man United fans just regurgitate over and over. Sir Alex Ferguson, these players have sacked all these. Bruv, get a life, man. Do you know what I mean? Football's a results business. Carlo Ancelotti won the Champions League last season, bro, and this guy's getting sacked, bro. If he's not sacked already.
He had Ahmad. He had Saeed calling Ahmad the Ivorian Messi, but he wasn't calling him that when Ten Hag was.
Bro, because Ten Hag weren't playing Ahmad, and when he was playing Ahmad was still our best player under Ten Hag. So, and even the manager came in and he thanked Ruud van Nistelrooy for Ahmad, bro. It had nothing to do with him. He was playing Ahmad at fucking wing back, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? This manager has done nothing positive for this football club apart from put some pretty little sentences together, yeah, that a lot of these fickos are getting excited about because they're not used to articulate people, bro, because Ten Hag was a flipping android. That's all it was, bro. These men are getting upset because he can command a press conference. That's about it. He's a shit manager, bro. Because like you said, Glasner, yeah, who's won a European trophy, yeah, this brother, how come Crystal Palace, yeah, had Roy Hodgson as a manager before he played a back 4? Vieira before had a back 4. He's come in and he's implemented a back 3, yeah, and they're in the fucking FA Cup final. What's man talking about? Fulham's manager plays a back 3. Wolves manager plays a back 3, and none of their back 3s are conceding goals like us.
Season or last
no,
season?
last season in January, bro, and they was in a relegation zone, and he went on a mad run, and they had a new manager bounce, and they beat us. So it's one of them things where there's other teams that play the exact same system as us in this league, and they all play it better than us. And they don't have better players than us. Wolves don't have better players than us, and we went and got beat by Wolves the other day, bro. And they're on like a 7 or 8 game winning run. Our manager can't even put 2 wins together.
No, we're victims, bro.
But man are talking about the players at Manchester United. Nah, this manager's an absolute fraud, bro. And he's not the first manager in the history of the Premier League to do well in their country come here and fail. You man need to stop getting attached to people that haven't proven themselves. He ain't done nothing here. You man are in love with what he done in Portugal. What good is that to us?
Real talk.
That ain't no good to us. That's why when Villas-Boas was at Chelsea and John Terry and them man knocked on Roman's door and said, get this fucking loser out of it. That's exactly what we need at Man United, but we ain't got no leaders at Man United. We've only got Casemiro. We ain't got no real fucking leaders, bro. We ain't got it because the culture at this club, we're devoid of leaders, devoid of real characters, bro. That's why bullshit like this can happen, because this could never happen, yeah, at a time when Man United had proper characters.
Yeah, I hear that.
When
Roy
Chelsea
Keane
had
was still
proper
there,
characters.
bruv,
What do you mean? They
That's
would
the
have
same
run.
That's the same with my team. My
Same
team
with
ain't got
your
no
team.
characters.
Bruv, they
No
would
one
have
can't walk
ran
in
this
there and say,
manager
"Yo, get
out of
this
it.
guy out of here."
Bruv,
None
they
of
ran
them.
Villas-Boas out.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
This brother would have got ran out of Manchester, bruv. Him and his flipping cronies, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? The fucking Goonies, blood. The guys that he's got with him, bro. Bruv, impossible. Like, people are going to talk about, even the goal we conceded. Onana's doing bullshit, foot on the ball, like baiting the press. Then he passes it to Luke Shaw. Then Luke Shaw pulls the fucking pin on the grenade and throws it to Dorgu, blood, when there's already 2 players closing him down. Absolute shit. And then he gets dispossessed. Do you know what I mean? Dorgu ain't had a great start to life at Manchester United, but I can't blame the guy. Just turned 20 years old. You've brought him in January. You're playing him in a system that he hasn't played in before, in a position he hasn't played in before. And then on top of that, you're bringing him into a team that's losing every fucking week. And you expect him to just come in and hit the ground running. It's not his fault. When we moved to a back 4 after they got a man sent off, which wasn't a red card, just like the Leon one wasn't a red card. We caught life with 2 red cards. When he was playing in a back 4, he looked so much more comfortable overlapping in a back 4, because that's his position. The manager's bringing him in to play in a position he ain't played in. Do you know what I'm saying? So everyone can talk about the players. We can talk about the players till the cows come home, This manager is rubbish, bro. And anyone that disagrees is in denial. Because if not, you can sit down and tell me exactly what you've seen, bro. You can't do it. All you're going to start doing is talk about the players. I'm bored of that. Because we've seen all these players lift trophies. Every single one. So what are we talking about? What are we actually talking about right now? Because the same man saying these players are shit, the same man sucking off players like Garnacho and the Brunos and all these guys. Are they good or are they not good? Which one is it? What, they're amazing when you're on Twitter and you want to kiss their ass, and then as soon as we lose, they're shit? Is that what it is? Like, bro, I'm sick and tired, bro. Like, literally, even if we got rid of this manager and just moved to a back 4 with no manager, we'll get 20% more out of these players straight away.
Where was Bruno when you needed him?
Bruv, he was awful today, but again, it doesn't matter because they only talk about him when he does well.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Nah, that's what I mean. When Bruno's popping out, oh yeah, he could be world class. Oh, he could pay for Real Madrid. But when you don't need him the most, bruv, he never shows up, blood.
Yeah, but
you
again,
get me? Well, he's never been one of them players that would just
and he never will be one of those players.
Drag the team. Like,
he's the kind of player to score a penalty in a 4-1 win and it's the 4th goal.
Exactly.
That's him.
Gareth Bale kept AVB in a job, blood, for that season that he was at Tottenham, and we just missed out on 4th. That was all Gareth Bale. It had nothing to do with AVB, bruv. Nothing. And we realised that once we sold Gareth Bale and once he was gone, and exactly what transpired, blood. You get me, fam? Because we didn't have that anymore. Do you know what I mean? And all of his tactics and whatever he had going on was exposed, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I completely get that,
these
bruv.
football fans, they ain't got a clue, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? That when we actually look here, I sat down and I tried to think, and I was like, what manager in the league could actually do worse than this manager? And I couldn't find one. Not even Kieran McKenna, who's been relegated. Not even Ruud van Nistelrooy, who's been relegated. These man can't do worse than what Amorim's doing right now.
No,
Ruud van Nistelrooy was unbeaten.
Yeah.
He was unbeaten at Man United. And also, not only unbeaten, but like we scored something like 12 goals in 4 games or something like that. This manager has conceded more goals than he scored. Like, the brother concedes every single game, The football's rubbish, worse than it's ever been, And yet, my man's out here, he's always got something smart to say after the game, bro. Like, you're not that fucking smart, because if you was, you would have changed something by now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reality, bro. He's a con artist, bro. And a lot of these people can't see when they're being conned, bro, and when they're being lied to, bro. The guy's standing there lying to us, The bro was at Sport and said, oh, I can't play defensive football at Man United after they scumbagged the win against City. City could have been 4-0 up in the first 20 minutes. And then they scumbagged it in transition. He said, oh yeah, but I can't play like this at Man United. Fast forward, the bro's playing 7 defenders every game.
My goodness, blood.
That's what he does, bro. He's an absolute con man, bro. This bro told us, Bruno's
Once you
better
took
behind the
shades
ball.
off, you realise, blood, that you went for the Montclair Mourinho.
He told
and
us,
you had
bro.
a cigar and you had
Bro,
everything, blood.
listen,
You know them
at the end of the day, I was allowed to enjoy the moment, bro. And man went from the Montclair Mourinho to the Amiri Allardyce real quick,
peak,
bro.
fam.
He did. The bottom line is, the bro said that Bruno's better behind the ball than in front of the ball. Bruno's been playing in the 10 now. Kobe was in the 10, man of the match performance. We're going to stick him back in the double pivot. This manager's a moron, bro. Still playing Rasmus Højlund, still playing Garnacho. Do you know what I mean? Even when Xerxes was our best player, bro, man had Xerxes on the bench and that. This guy's anti-football, bro. Get this guy out my club, bro. It's one of them ones where, I'll be real, yeah. If you're seeing what this guy's doing, yeah, and you cannot see that he's hurting us, bro. Like, not only do you don't know shit about football, but it's like, bro, do you even care, bro? Because it's getting to the point where we scored the equalizer, bro. I didn't even care. Because the game was so dead. We were so bad. We didn't deserve that equalizer. When Rasmus scored that thing and he just hit him, he didn't know what happened. Yeah, bro. Brother, I didn't even flinch. I don't care anymore, bro. Like, the season's over. The only thing I've got to look forward to is Europe, bro. Every single game in the Premier League is a nothing game because where can we finish, bro?
But Rasmus is closest to double figures with that goal.
Brother, he's got 4 goals, bruv.
I thought it was 5 now.
Brother, listen. We can't finish in the top half even if we win every single game, bro. What is there to play for in the league? There's nothing to play for, and he's still not playing the youths. He would have been better off playing the youths instead of playing these guys. And then he came out and he said, the way they defend is similar to Bilbao. Well, I guess we're fucked then, bro, because we didn't look like scoring. So if that's how Bilbao defend, we're done for. Do you know what I mean? So, bro, it looks like it's going to be Bilbao in the final. As soon as this guy gets knocked out of that competition, he can fuck off, mate. Immediately, bro. Like, honestly, if these men give him a summer, it's another asterisk besides this ownership. Because I like the way that they're recruiting. I like all the players we've been linked to. We've been linked with some really good players. I really, really rate Jason Wilcox and I respect him for what he's done in football. His talent ID is very good. I think he's a proper football man and we haven't had someone like that at this club. But this manager needs to be sacked, bro. And the guy that sacked him, the guy that hired him, Omar Barada, I can't lie, that's a strike against your name as well, bro. I can't lie, because you deserve to really get sacked as well. You really do. However, it's one of them things where maybe you could get the benefit of the doubt because there might be other things that you bring to the table that's not really football related, and he shouldn't really have made the decision of who to come in because he's not really a football man anyway. You get it? So I can maybe give you the benefit of the doubt, but bro, this Ruben Amorim guy is an absolute fraud. That period, bro.
Yeah,
he showed nothing.
Fraud, you know them.
Brother, you know what, your team, yeah? I read somewhere that Tottenham are the only team in the bottom half of the table with a positive goal difference.
Yeah, we got like 14.
Yeah.
14, but now
you scored bare goals and you're that low, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
The guy knows how to score goals, but he doesn't know how to win games.
Bro, apparently, you broke the record for the most amount of losses by a single goal by another team. So it's like you're scoring goals, but you're losing by the odd goal. Like, brother, we are so shit, brother.
Get him out, bro.
Brother, we've conceded, I think nearly twice the amount of goals we've scored, bro. And this is the attacking manager, bro.
Yeah, I know what.
Bro, we're playing 5 at the back and we're conceding.
Manager. I don't know who said he was.
We're playing 5 at the back and we're conceding at least 2 goals a game.
Yeah.
And 5 goals. I've never seen anything like it. If you're gonna be defensive, at least be good at that.
Yeah.
You're not good at nothing.
No, I hear it, bro.
Nah, bro, it's embarrassing. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? The guy's a fraud, innit? People don't want to admit it because they celebrated when he came in. There's no shame in that. You're allowed to celebrate new signings. You're allowed to celebrate a new manager. But guess what, in life, knowing when to walk away, is a skill, bruv.
Definitely.
Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm absolutely done with him. If he does stay, and he manages to turn it around, good for him, bro. But that's not going to change the fact that right now, as it stands, he deserves to get sacked. Mm-hmm. Whatever happens in the future, happens in the future. I'm not in control of that.
No, I hear it. All right, let's move on. Just go through the other, because we need to talk about the FA Cup, Europe, and that. So let's just run through the Premier League fixtures quickly. Arsenal Palace 2-2. Hey, Mateta and Eze, bruv. You get me? I'm not gonna lie, bruv. good goals. Mateta's
Proper
won
goals,
that
man.
shit, bruv. Oh my, Mateta and Eze, they're definitely leaving Palace next season.
Bro, that was my first choice
You get me?
striker. I wanted at United, Mateta, bro.
Yeah, Mateta's, brother. Let me tell you this: he's having one of them Solanke seasons, innit, where he's scoring 19 goals. This,
But
that, and
last
the other,
season
but-
he scored. I think he scored like 14 or 15
Oh, did
last
he?
season as well. Yeah,
Hey,
he's
that's what I
had
mean.
two
Well,
good
that's
seasons,
different,
bro.
bro.
So it's time
If
to
that's
move.
2 good seasons, then Mateta, bruv, that's where that 60 million could have been fucking spent, blood. You know them way there, fam. You could have just waited, bruv. But yeah, Mateta, bruv, that chip, bruv, was just too cheeky, bruv. Too cheeky. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? David Raya just rebooted like Joe Joyce, bro. I don't know what he was doing. Don't know what.
But he's always off his line, David Raya. That's always on against him.
Yeah,
still,
I ain't got
can't
a
lie.
clue what he was doing, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, obviously Arsenal cost themselves the Premier League then. It wasn't nothing to do with us, bruv. Maybe if you got the win, it wouldn't have been that over.
No, it wouldn't have been. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
But I think they've had
Arsenal
like
cost
12 draws this season, Arsenal, or something like
them.
that.
Yeah, bruv, Kivior scored within 3 minutes. You get me? And then Eze with the reply. And that was a good goal by Eze. I think it was a volley, blood. It came out. I remember I was watching the game. They crossed it and then it came out.
Yeah, the ball dropped to him on the edge of the box and he just whipped it. Boom.
Yeah, what a volley, bruv. That was a very good goal by Eze. And then Trossard, you get me, fam. That Benjamin Button, Robbie Williams, blood. He got the goal and was there doing up his celebrations. And then, yeah, bruv, John Philippe Mateta. You know them way there. Chicken Philip Mateta, bruv. Hey, what a goal, bruv. And then yesterday, Chelsea beat Everton 1-0. You know what I mean? What do we really need to even
Nothing
say
game,
about
bruv. Do you know what I mean?
Get me?
Chelsea got what they needed.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
pretty much it.
But they're still shit, bruv. So
know what I mean?
no, we'll see in it.
Brighton slapped West Ham. That's what I'm saying. Because West Ham are so shit. That's the only reason why Tottenham are still 17th.
Yeah, facts,
or
bruv. Graham
16th,
Potter's
would
kind
be
of struggling
17th.
a little bit now.
Do you know what I mean? That's it. Graham Potter, his Wingardium Leviosas, bruv. They're running out, bruv. You get me? The magic's not magicking, bruv. You get me? But yeah, Brighton cooked them, bruv. I'm not even gonna lie. Very good performance from them. Newcastle slapped Ipswich 3-0. Get me? Obviously Eddie House still in hospitals, and they're literally going on without him, fam. That's what you call a proper run football club.
But that's it, man. When the club's coached properly, man, the show goes on, innit? Obviously, you got speedy recovery for him. Do you know what I mean? But he's done such a great job.
They've won the Carabao Cup already.
Yeah, and they're keeping their foot on the gas for Europe.
Exactly, for Europe. That's what I'm saying. The season ain't over. They could have just said, "Oh, look, we ain't had a trophy and did Europe." They're looking for that.
Bruv, they could have been hungover from winning that trophy, and they're still out there handling business.
That's
you know what I
what
mean?
I'm
It
saying.
shows great mentality.
Crazy, fam. Fulham beat Southampton 2-1. Everyone beat Southampton. What can we say?
Facts.
Wolverhampton slapped Leicester 3-0, blood.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Man. A man like Cunha 3 GA in that game as well, blood. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
crazy, bro. That's crazy. Talking of Fulham, I went to that Football Blacklist Awards, bruv, and man saw Emil Smith Rowe's dad, innit? So he came up to me and was like, "Yo, Expressions, big fan of you, rah 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 rah," and then he whispered, he goes, "Yeah, but you know I'm a Tottenham fan, right?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah. I'm a Spurs fan." And I was like, "I'm not even gonna lie, yeah. Now your son's left Arsenal, blood. I won't say a bad word about him ever again, blood. You know them way there, fam. Because he's at Fulham, innit?
He's a bad boy baller, anyway.
Nah, he is.
Yeah.
You get me, fam. He is. And when you actually look at Arsenal, could have done with him. You get me, especially with the injuries that they've got and that. You know what I'm saying? So, and he was a real nice guy. He looks younger than Smith Rowe, blood. Nah, he does. I took a photo with him. It's on my Instagram when you go on the swipe and that. He looks younger than Smith Rowe, bruv. You get me? He looks like a young Vin Diesel, blood. That's what he looks like. Nah, I swear down, bruv. Very cool, brother. You get me? Saw Lewis Skelly's mum. She won an award as well because it's at the Emirates, innit? Do you know what I mean? When she climbed on stage, I was thinking, how long she gonna be up there before she gets booked or red card, blood? You know them way there, fam. But she looks exactly like his mum as well. Like, it's crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like how these young ballers that just look like their parents and nothing. But you got to big them up regardless, blood. You get me? That Football Blacklist Awards was wavy still. I'm not going to lie. Bashy performed, bruv. I saw a taller version of you, blood, when I took a photo with him, bruv. It was crazy, fam. You two look exactly alike. Who else was there? Bare people was there. Idris Elba. Cashley Cole was there, blood. Do you know what I mean? Who else, bruv? Yaya Toure. Do you know what I mean? There's quite a few big people, blood. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was one of them ones, fam. But let's move on. I think is that it for the Premier League? Wolves, yeah. FA Cup now. Crystal Palace slapped Aston Villa at Wembley 3-0, bruv.
Yeah, they killed them.
3-0, bruv. Marcus Rashford was at the boxing, blood. He weren't trying to turn up, blood. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? Man said he was injured or whatever.
Yeah, he was apparently.
You know what I mean? Yeah. What, the injured himself taking that penalty when they lost midweek to Man City, blood?
I've no idea. He might have been injured in training, but Aston Villa got absolutely smashed. And the thing is, Aston Villa, in the time that they got knocked out the Champions League, they've just capitulated.
But that's
this is what happens. One loss.
Qualifying for Europe, they're out of all the cup competitions now, and is Lee still asking what phase Emery's in?
Yeah, that's it, bro. It's a madness, bro. Like them, man, and that's what I mean about mentality. That's why man have to take your hat off to Newcastle because they won a trophy, and it would have been so easy for them, to dwell on that, and then end up falling away in the league, and they haven't done that, bro. They're in there punching people in the throat still. Do you know what I mean? Aston Villa got absolutely battered, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And they didn't show up, bro. Like there was nothing about Aston Villa that looked like they were gonna win, but they lost. They lost convincingly as well. They got slapped up.
They did, like literally. Them lot, you get me, a Villa and Aston, boy. They got a very good team, bruv. You know what I mean? Bringing in Asensio, Rashford on top of having Rodgers, Leon Bailey, and
all them
Jacob
man there,
Ramsey,
and obviously they brought back
Onana from
Ollie
Everton.
Watkins.
Do you know what I mean? Ollie Watkins, obviously they've lost Duran, but that's their own fault. They didn't have to sell him. Do you know? Then when they chose to sell him because they needed to cash in because of the amount of money that they've been spending. Blood, you get me? Because Villa's been spending big money.
To be fair,
Barkley,
they brought in them players after. They got Ross Barkley for cheap, like $5 million. But
when
when they got rid of Duran, they got rid of Duran, they brought in Rashford, they brought in Desassi, they brought in Donny Marlon, they brought in all them man with the Duran money because Rashford's on loan. And Asensio's on loan as well. They didn't. I think they didn't pay for these guys. Like they've done some smart recruitment, bro.
Yeah, no, that's wavy
what
for them.
But they bolstered their squad, to do nothing in the end. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones. Crystal Palace, Saw played out of his skin, bro. Got 2 goals. He played really well. And there you go, another team that plays the same system as us here, but a lot more defensively sound. Do you know what I mean? So it's not even the system. I don't even want to hear the system. I don't want to hear he doesn't have his players because Glasner don't have his players. He got Roy Hodgson's players. You know what I mean? And he lost Elise, and he lost Joachim Anderson, and he's still doing that. Like, bro, they lost Elise, bro. To lose a player like that.
And who did they bring in? Eddie and Nketiah, blood.
Talk, bro. Eddie and Nketiah, who they don't play. There you go. So I'm not really trying to hear all that, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to hear that. It's still the same players. It's still Mateta. It's still Wharton. It's still Eze. Do you know what I mean? It's still, what's his name? Guehi. It's still Mitchell. It's still the same dons. So I'm not really trying to hear the bullshit, really, about he got his own players.
Mateta and Eze are gone, blood. And it's actually Mateta and Guehi probably more
I think
than Eze.
Guehi's going to be priced out of a move.
60 million, he's gone.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone's going to pay that money because no one really, really needs a centre-back like that. And also, he's just not tall, innit? That's the only thing. That's the reason why people ain't buying him, bro. It's the height, bro. Like, on the ball, I think he's one of the best centre-backs that England have. And also, but it's just the stature, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, the modern game is so much about stature now, and I think that's what's kind of...
We'll buy him because we're selling Ramiro.
Oh, yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? So we'll definitely buy him.
Maybe. Do you know what I mean?
If he wants to down tools and come to us.
Fez.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? But now Palace did their thing, bro.
And then Man City put Nottingham Forest in a spliff. I thought Forest was going to win,
bro. They scored after like 5 minutes. The game was over.
I thought Forest was going to win, bro. I went for a Forest win, blood.
Bro, I thought Forest could win, yeah. But City started a really attacking team for the first time, bro. And I said it, bro. As soon as Erling's not in the team, and they play Mamouche, they look way better, way more fluid.
Was he injured?
Yeah. They played Mamouche, Grealish, and Savinho, blood. That front three was giving them nightmares, bro. Like nightmares with Rico Lewis, Bernardo, and Kovacic in the midfield, bro. Like, they just overwhelmed them, man, and they killed them. Still, Rico Lewis scored a good goal, and then Vardio scored a header in the second half. But honestly, like City peppered them, bro. Like Forest are terrorists anyway. You've had Nuno as a manager. You know how he plays. Like people gas up Forest, because they don't watch them. When you watch them, they're fucking.
You watch them every week,
crap, man.
You just look at their results and think, oh they're
shit, man.
But even when we played them the other day and they beat us 2-1, we destroyed them for the whole.
They just
half
part the boss and then just break. That's all they do, bro. Break with flipping Alanga and them, and they just pace. Yeah, they're rubbish. That's not sustainable. Like, they're a team that massively overperformed what their team was capable of, and in the end, it's flattened out, and now they're falling down the table like they're supposed to.
Yeah.
But yeah, they massively overachieved, man. Like Nuno's a terrorist, man. The football's awful.
No, I hear it, fam. But let's move on because we've got bear shit to talk about. Let's just move on to the Arsenal PSG game. Thoughts on that, blood? That's on Tuesday. Well, that'll be tomorrow because we're releasing this on Monday. Is it on Tuesday or is it Wednesday?
It's
I
on
think it's Tuesday.
Tuesday, I believe.
Arsenal versus PSG at the Emirates. And I need PSG to do something. Draw minimum. And we can't lose, bruv.
Yeah.
I'm speaking French.
Yeah, I need a PSG win.
need PSG to literally make a statement at the Emirates, bro. 1-0 will be fantastic. A draw, please, bruv. Because you get me. But I don't trust you, man, solely in France, innit? I need Paris Saint-Germain to make a statement, bro. Go to the Emirates, fam, and let's just rain on their parade, blood. You get me? Because these man think they're winning the Champions League, fam. Forget about that champagne. Turn that champagne into semi-prosecco, blood. Do you know them way there, fam? Put these man in a French omelette, blood, in a croissant, fam. Please, Paris Saint-Germain, I'm begging you, bruv. I need some va-va-voom, some je ne sais quoi. I need some of that, bruv. You know them way there. That is what I need, fam. I need some of that, bro. Please, Paris Saint-Germain, some of that à la coupe à la maison. Allez, allez, allez. Et ça coupe à la maison. All of that, blood. We need all of that, fam. I'm begging you, bro. Don't let these man turn you over at the Emirates, bro. If it's like a 2 or 3-0, it's over, bro. It's one of them ones where it doesn't matter what I think here. I just need PSG to win, bro. That's it. Like, you know them ones like, fuck it. I don't care how it happens. Yeah, me
I don't
as
care
well.
if it's a penalty and
anything.
it's 1-0. I don't
Red
care if it's a
card
red
for
card.
Declan Rice,
Man, I
please.
don't care if it's anything, bro. Man just need, to put these men out their misery,
Put
bro.
them to bed, bro. Jay Holiday, fam.
Yeah,
I
bro,
swear
like
down.
one Arsenal, bro. I'm tired of this, bro.
I'm tired of it.
Because they've been
please.
shit all season, yeah, but they're somehow here, bro. Do you know what I mean? Even when you look,
Like
12 draws in
Like
the Prem.
us.
Like us as well. 12
Yeah, but like
draws in the
us.
Prem. Like, Liverpool have won the league already in April, yeah?
We can't even compare our shit to
No,
this
I know,
shit.
but Liverpool have won the league in April, bro. You know them ones. Like, in April, it's over. Do you know what I mean? And the Champions League is the only thing that's making their season look respectable, bro.
And
Like,
we got our achievement in April. We survived. You know them way there. So
yeah, facts. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones, and they're in the semi-final just like us. So
Yeah.
for as well as they've been, they've been playing. They're in the same place we are, just in
You
a
get
different
me?
tournament, and we're all shit, really.
we are.
So I just need PSG to beat Arsenal, and then I'm in a situation where no matter who wins the Europa League, I'm cool. If United win it, cool. If Spurs win it, cool. As long as Arsenal don't win a trophy, one of the English teams are probably going to win the Europa League just because they got a 50% chance. I like the odds. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, innit? Like,
But
I
need
just
PSG to
need
get them
Arsenal
out.
to lose, bro. Like, I
I
don't really
need them
care.
to lose.
Like, I gave
Don't
them
need
the
them in the
plaudits
final.
for what they done against Real Madrid. A shit Real
Should've
Madrid.
never done that, blood.
A shit Real Madrid that got smoked
Yeah,
by
exactly.
Barcelona yesterday, and then
And
man
they
all
get
lost
smoked
their
by
head.
Osasuna and Getafe and everyone. They've
And,
lost bare games.
yeah,
Valencia,
everyone.
with
Yeah,
a B,
bro, bruv,
Valencia.
it's been a shit Real
get
Madrid,
me?
but you have to give Arsenal the respect, only because
Don't
you
have to
still
do
have to
anything.
beat the team that's in
I
front
don't
of
have
you.
to
But
do
now that's
anything,
all.
and
The
I'm not
dust
doing
is
that,
settled
blood.
now, yeah.
I'm gonna unlist that.
They have to
episode, bruv.
lose. They have to
How you
lose,
said
bro.
all of that.
They have to lose, innit? Like, I just don't care.
They
Over
have
the
to
two
lose.
legs, they're going out.
I want
bro.
them gone out.
They're
fam.
going out. I believe they're
Please.
going out, and I look forward to
Please.
seeing it.
I'm going 2-1 PSG on the night, blood. I'm begging.
Brother, I'm just saying PSG
No,
win
1-0 in
over
fact. I don't
over
know
2 legs.
anything.
PSG
Please.
win. I don't
Please.
care what the score
Please,
is, bro.
anything at the Emirates, bro. Just get something at the Emirates, bruv. I need an Arsenal red card early. I just
Yeah,
need
100%.
something.
Especially with no Thomas Partey. If
Declan-
they're going into
what,
the
was he
away,
injured?
he's suspended. If you're going into the second leg having to win in Paris, problems, mate.
See, these man said, these man are trying to troll
Partey's
us
their best
saying,
midfielder.
these man are trying to troll us saying, we thought Partey wasn't allowed to play in Spain, this, that, and the other, rah, rah, rah. They're trying to troll us when we said,
Yeah.
he's not making it to Madrid. You see, look, now he's suspended. He should have never went to Spain. So they suspended him now. He can't play the next game, see? So either way, you get me? He's been punished for his crime now, you get me? They saw him in Spain and said, yep, you ain't playing the next game, bruv. Suspended, fam. No party, bruv. Party shot, bruv, like popcorn. You know them way there. What's man talking about, fam? But yeah, I hope PSG, you know what I mean, do something, you get me? Do something to them, bruv. 100%, fam. You get me? But let's move on now to our games, the Europa League games. Just quick touch on it. I've got Bodo Glimt. You get me? And I need to put respect on their name because let me tell you this. Okay, I thought I wasn't recording. I need to put respect on their name because let me tell you this, yeah. Anyone can beat us, bruv. We're victims, bruv.
I hear it.
We can get slapped, bruv. You get me? New baby blood. That's it. We can get slapped. That's what's going to happen to us, bro. So for me, like, it's at home. You get me? The wickedest thing is I got a ticket, yeah. You get me? Because I was getting excited, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to go.
Yeah,
now.
you're not up for it now.
I want to go.
I hear it.
Don't want to go, blood. You get me? I bought it as well. It's not the one that came on the season ticket. I actually paid for it again. So, like, it's not just, you get me, on my season ticket. I paid for it at the start of the thing.
Okay.
I literally went and paid for that. Brother, let me tell you this. These man just let me down, fam. I swear down. I'm tired of it. I went back to the stadium for the Eubank fight, blood, and it felt so good not having to watch these scumbags.
I hear
I'm
it.
telling you it right now, fam. But yeah, Tottenham versus Bodo Glimt. We have to win, fam. You get me? It's not gonna be easy. Like we never.
Are you at home first? You are, innit?
We are at home first. We will score. I think maybe 2-1 to us. I think 2-1 to us, bruv. You get me, fam, at home. That's what I'm going. What about you?
We're away from home, blood. So I'm just saying, don't lose, bro. But I think we could lose. Definitely, Bilbao away.
Yeah.
They're one of the they're one of the best defensive teams in Spain.
So you're playing them where the final's gonna be?
Yeah, because that's where the final's gonna be at their home.
At their stadium.
Yeah.
So that means where the final, they've been playing all them games.
Yes, my brother.
That is unfair, bro.
You know what I'm saying, bro? That's life. It's the luck of the draw, innit? So it's one of them ones where they've got one of the better defensive
I thought I would rather take
Spain.
Bilbao in Spain than you lot because of football heritage. But I'm not gonna lie, with Amorim, I think I'll take United.
Yeah.
I think
I think football heritage stays with us no matter who the manager
I know,
is,
because
bro.
look at Ten Hag. Ten Hag stunk the place out in the league, and
bro, like
still won the
cups.
cups.
If we get to the final, I expect us to win. I don't care who.
Yeah.
Like just because
I don't want
our
see
players
United
have
in
played
the final.
finals. Our players have played
I don't want
finals.
to see United in the final.
Our players will turn up in the
But
final and win it
Bilbao,
for us.
oh my god, I don't even know. But yeah, what you going? You're going.
But I don't know. Like, bro, I don't think we can win it at Bilbao. That's all I'm saying. So I'd take a draw right now because taking a draw back to Old Trafford gives us a chance, innit?
All right.
But I don't see us winning at Bilbao, bro. Like, we can't even score goals against Brighton like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, unless we get another red card, I can't see us doing nothing. Like, Bilbao is supposed to be very defensively well disciplined. And even though they don't really score goals, like, neither do we. Do you know what I mean? So I've got no right to be confident going over there.
No, I hear it. All right, well, that's it. Wrapped up the football, bruv. Let's talk about the Ben Eubank card, bruv. Obviously, we're not going through all the fights, bruv, because I went there, yeah. And unfortunately, I missed the majority of Vidal's fight, which is why I even went there, blood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there was so much traffic in Tottenham, bro. You get me, fam? Obviously, after that guy, Chav Clark, or what was his name?
Yeah, sure.
Chav. Yeah, he came out to North London forever, blood. You know what I mean? With his Passion of the Christ beard, blood. You know what I mean? I don't know who he thought he was, blood.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, fam?
You know them
Big
ones,
man
innit?
thing looking like Kell Brooks' granddad, fam. Thinking man came out, yeah. I swear down, looking like Kell Brooks' granddad, fam. Singing North London's forever, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then got pieced up and lost your belt, bruv. Like, imagine that. You came out, yeah, thought that you were playing it smart, and you lost. Bro, for me, he didn't win a round. Like, Vidal pieced him up,
Yeah,
bruv.
you got his head boxed off.
Vidal, literally, that was a boxing masterclass, bruv. Vidal Riley, like, I don't even want to say he's arrived because he's been here, innit? But, bro, everyone used to say, oh, who've you fought? This was like a massive step up for him. This Chev Clark's a good boxer.
On
You get me?
paper,
It's a very good boxer. Chef Clark's knocked a lot of guys out.
Clark was the favourite on paper, but
Yeah.
anyone that knew what Vidal was on knew
exactly,
that
but that's
he
what
wasn't
I'm
a
saying.
favourite. Vidal boxed his head off.
Vidal is a flipping assassin, bro. You get me? I say a hitman, bruv, without the barcode on his head, fam. The silencer, bruv. The way he danced around that ring and just boxed his head off, bruv. Yeah, like I didn't watch the highlights. I watched the full match when I got back in it. And because when I saw in the highlights, they just disrespected Vidal. They made it seem like it was a lot closer than it was.
Made it look like
I know
it was a close
wasn't.
fight. It wasn't a close
You
fight.
know it
He
wasn't.
absolutely just
No,
punched
it
man
wasn't. Exactly. He literally boxed his head off, and it was a clinic, blood. You know what I'm saying, fam? So big up Vidal each and every time. You get me? And yeah, bruv, that Arsenal man will never forget that, blood. You get me? Came to Tottenham and lost his belt, blood. You know what I mean? And embarrassed himself because now the Arsenal fans are. You get me? Some of them will be like, oh, yeah, how could you do that? And then when they realize he lost after, you get me? They ain't responded to the tweets now,
Trust
bruv.
me, yeah, man
Get
got his
me?
chain took, bro.
These man have got missing, bruv. You know what I mean? I don't know if you want to go through the rest of them, but I'm not going to lie. I didn't care about any of them. Like the
I
Anthony
enjoyed
Yard
Aaron
one.
McKenna's fight.
Who did he fight? Liam Smith.
Against Liam Smith. He pieced up
dropped him,
Liam
innit?
Smith. Yeah,
Because
body
I saw
shot
that
in
while I
the
was
last
watching it. I saw him
round.
drop.
He pieced
Liam
him
Smith.
up, bro. Like, brother, he gained a fan yesterday, bro. He's a fucking good boxer, man. I can't lie. He boxed Smith. He made Smith look 50 years old. And that's not
Nah, but
easy to
Smith
do.
made himself look 50 years old by looking
Yeah,
at
but
how he
Smith's
looks.
been looking old though. You
That's
know
what I
them
mean.
ones.
He
That
didn't
brother's
make
been
Smith
great
look
since he
50
was like
years old.
25.
His
but-
parents made him look 50 years
I
old.
know,
Them
but the way
genes,
he
blood.
boxed him though, he boxed his head off like that was like a whitewash. Like he boxed his head off every round and then dropped him with a body shot. But the way he was switch hitting, pivoting, like he was, bro. Like Smith must have felt like he was fighting like 3 people, bro. Because it felt like he's getting boxed from every angle, and it was a boxing clinic. His fight and Vidal's fight, like technically, were the 2 best fights by far. Like they were like boxing, like punch perfect performances, innit? The Yard and Arthur fight was, I didn't want to see the fight. And the reason why I didn't want to see the fight is because I thought it was a no-win situation for Anthony.
Yeah.
Because he lost the first fight on points, and then he destroyed my man in the second fight. So it's like, what's the point of the third fight, bro? Because it's like, if you don't knock him out sooner than you knocked him out last time, then man are going to have something to say.
Exactly.
If you go points,
you regressed.
then man are going to, that's it.
Yeah.
Man are going to say you regressed, even though that's not the full story. Do you know what I'm saying? Lyndon Arthur's obviously had tough fights since then. He's improved. He's fought Dimitri Bivol and stuff like that. So it's not like he hasn't been fighting world level fighters. Like Arthur is a tough guy. So the thing is, beating on points, there's no shame in that. But the fact that you've already smoked man before, that's where it didn't make sense. You know, it didn't make sense to fight him again, because it's like, people are only going to judge you by the last way you beat him. Do you get what I'm saying? They're not going to take into account all maybe his improvements and so on and so forth. So I thought it was a fight that we didn't need to see. It's a fight I didn't want to see, but he got the win. And that's the most important thing, innit? Like, obviously, trilogies in boxing used to be a lot more common, but I'm just not a big fan of, if I feel like a fight has been won conclusively, I don't want to see it again. Do you know what I mean? Just like I don't like sequels to movies. Like, bro, like if the first film's sick, don't make a second one. It's not going to be better. I don't know many films where number 2 is better than number 1.
No, I hear it.
Do you know what I mean? So it was just one of them ones, man. It was good result.
Lyndon Arthur came out to a good tune though. Something about 100 guns, 100 clears. Nigga, I'm from Manny. Like it was like a New York remix.
Yeah,
blood,
I didn't even hear it. I only put the headphones on when I saw Chip. I was like, right.
A man looked like Joe Budden, fam, when he came out. Lyndon Arthur, bro. I swear down, fam. Like,
I saw Chip, and
without the fedora.
And then I put the headphones on, but I had it on mute because the commentary is so biased, man. I don't like to listen to boxing commentary.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It ruins the sport for me.
And then obviously the big fight, blood, the one that we all been waiting for, blood. I swear, the way I celebrated in the Tottenham Stadium, you'd have thought that Spurs were playing and we scored, bruv. Because, bro, like, my thing is, like, I watched the fight not on TV, innit? So I'm seeing what I'm seeing with my eyes and the screen as well. And I'm literally lower, so I'm directly, the ring, I'm not that close, but I'm not that far in it. So I could see with my eyes the fighter, and I could look at the screen if I've missed shots or whatever. And when I watched it, I'm not even going to lie. When they announced the scorecards, I knew that Junior won, innit? Because if it's going to be any sort of a landslide, it would have to have been given to him. Do you know what I mean? But I don't ever think that them scorecards were right. I feel like, even though, like, because my thing is with boxing, what confuses me is like the amount of punches someone throws, innit? So when someone looks active, you might think that they're maybe doing a lot better than they actually are. But I was seeing Conor Benn, all of his hard punches, like his power punches, he missed every single one of them. He did. I didn't see him. He cut open Eubank with a clash of heads. I saw that. Bro, I saw that. I literally saw that live in the stadium. And Eubank's light mixed race as well. So anything, bro, you can walk past and flick him in his head and he'll leave a mark on him. Do you know? No, I'm serious. That's just how it goes, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, and obviously Conor Benn, you know what he's on, bruv. He looks like he looked like a luchador version of Randy Orton, blood. You know what I mean? When he shaved his hair off and all of that. He literally looked like Randy Orton, fam. I'm telling you, bruv, but like a Rey Mysterio version. Like, I swear down, he looks like Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton in one. That is what Conor Benn looked like, blood. Him a fucking eyeing you out. But what I will say is, Conor Benn made a new fan. Like, I didn't like Conor Benn before this match. I'd never watched one of his fights. I didn't really rate him, but like, as much as Junior was like dehydrated, like they boiled him down to whatever he did. Conor Benn had to come up, innit, And this is like I wouldn't say it's a David and Goliath thing, because obviously Goliath had to come down in weight as well, yeah. But the way that he kept swinging right until the end, even when you saw his legs were gone, because Junior's legs were gone a couple of times, but Conor Ben couldn't capitalize. Like, I saw
Junior
Junior
because he was tired, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that because he got hit. It's because he was tired, bro. He was swinging like Junior. The reason why it's crazy, Junior ain't got no energy and he's still swinging, like making it look like, you know, and he's hitting. He ain't hitting him with no force, but he's touching him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm seeing him just his glove just touching. And I'm like, these count.
Yeah,
these count. Do you know what I mean? So Junior was just a better boxer. He put on a clinic, fam. Do you get me? I think maybe Conor Ben threw maybe the harder punches in the match, you know, and we're there. Like, not that he landed them.
He threw
not that he landed them.
Yeah, but that's why he got so tired, because he was loading up and he was throwing single punches, and he was moving a lot. The first 3 rounds, he was doing so much movement with his legs and ducking his head and all that. That's tiring. You can't do that for 12 rounds.
No, but he was loading for half of the fight.
He was loading,
It was
and
like
then
a
he
GTA screen, blood.
And then
you know
he
what I
gassed
mean?
himself out. But you know what it is, yeah? People need to understand. People are talking about the size difference and all that. What you need to understand is Junior, is like 6 foot, like he is. Conor Ben's like 5'7", 5'8". When you look at their muscle bellies and their actual bodies, Conor Ben's bigger than him.
Conor
Ben's just short, blood. You know them ones there. Like Eubank's just tall. So when man are like, oh, he's
when you look at their arms, though, Conor Ben's arms weren't nowhere near this. His Conor Ben's midriff was a lot bigger than even his arms. When I looked at Conor Ben's arms to Junior's arms are a lot bigger than his.
But Junior's got longer limbs, bro, and he's tall. But when you look at Conor Ben's muscle belly, he's like his legs and his
His legs could have been bigger than Eubank.
But that's what I'm saying. He's got a big build, bro.
He does.
It's just different genetics. So when man are like, oh, the size, no, there's a height and reach difference. But
that's what I mean by size.
Yeah, but when it comes to actual muscle belly size and all them things there, Conor Ben, even like when you look at Conor Ben, he got no neck. He's built like a pit bull.
Yeah, the height and reach was almost like Tyson Fury and Derek Chisora, blood.
Or Tyson Fury and like a Usyk.
Yeah.
You know them ones. But you're not going to say Usyk's bigger than, Tyson Fury's way bigger than Usyk. Because when you look at Usyk's build, Usyk's bigger than Tyson Fury.
Like
Tyson Fury's legs are like this. Do you see what I mean? So Usyk's actually the bigger man. He's just not the taller man. Do you see what I'm saying? So when man were going on like the power difference and the size, it was going to be that big. It wasn't like, and the thing is, Conor Ben's coming in fully hydrated. Them man have screwed Chris Eubank out of everything.
He was drinking water all the way through up until his entrance, everything. He just kept drinking,
when he was in the ring, he was like, "Yo,
water.
pass me the thing," and he was just drinking bare water.
And Conor Ben was up ready for him every round, and Eubank was sitting down tight.
But
he
that's
was
what I'm trying to say.
I don't want to see Eubank fight.
They drained Eubank, but bro, the problem wasn't Eubank making the weight.
It was the rehydration. Oh, is it? So what, in a normal fight, it won't be 10 pounds?
Bruv, normally Eubank rehydrates the next day up to about 14 pounds by the morning or something like that. He wasn't allowed to put on more than 10 pounds up to a certain time when he weighed in. Eubank's never missed weight in his whole career. They screwed him, So, and then on top of that, them man, that some people are saying that they told them it was the wrong time to come down and weigh. Do you know what I mean? So we got down late, and then it was point whatever and all this, and then they wouldn't let him like pee to get the weight off and that. They tried to screw him over with the gloves. They screwed him over with the ring size. They screwed him over with the rehydration. They screwed him over with everything. And then they tried to send Billy Joe Saunders into his dressing room to watch his hands thing, and Napa didn't let him in. They tried to screw him over and rig it in Conor Ben's favour in every single conceivable way, and Eubank still beat him, bro. Do you know them ones? So if there was a rematch, and all things were square, Eubank would absolutely decimate him. That's what people need to understand. So
I don't want to see a rematch.
No, I don't either. Do you know what I mean? Like,
if Ben won, then you need a rematch
Ben
because
got
of the
well
legacy.
beaten, bro.
But
like,
him and his dad's both been well beaten.
They
it's over.
had to screw Eubank in every way and still lost. You know them.
Chris Senior came out. When I saw that guy,
as soon as I saw Senior, I knew the fight was won.
When I saw him just there with his
with
flamboyant
his pointy
jacket,
shoes, blood,
pointy shoes, and just that smug look on his face, blood. You know them.
I knew the fight was won then. You know them ones, because the thing is, the difference between Conor Ben can only fight like that against Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank fights like that against everyone.
I didn't even realise how much he looks like his dad as well, bro.
Who, Junior?
Yeah, because his dad's got that big fuck
dad's
off
dark
nose, blood. No, it's the big fuck off nose.
But they got the same nose. Junior's is just smaller.
Yeah, well, it
But
must be a lot smaller.
It's the
blood.
same.
You get me? It's like now. It's like going black Michael Jackson to
He
white
looks
Michael
he looks
Jackson,
exactly like
blood.
his dad though.
But
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
when I actually looked,
Side to side, it's mad,
side
innit?
to side, they're like the spitting
It's
image
the
of
same.
each other, bro. I couldn't believe it. But I didn't even think Junior had his nose, because it doesn't look like that. Maybe it's just not bridged up like his one. His one's
But they look
bridged up.
exactly the same. But the mad thing is, yeah, like they screw Junior in every way, yeah. And this is how I know he's a bad man, yeah. Because everyone's talking about Conor Benn and he showed heart and that, bruv. Conor Benn had to. Conor Benn's whole career was about that moment. You know them ones. He's grown up hating Eubank.
Yep.
You know them ones. Like Junior ain't thinking about Conor Benn. You know them ones. This brother's fought at world level, won titles and that. Conor Benn's whole career, this is the biggest moment of his career. Money wise, this was great for Eubank, but he's fought at world level. Do you know what I mean? This guy's fought Billy Joe. He's fought De Gale. He's fought Groves. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he's fought guys that have been at world level.
But they're saying he lost all of them, like.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter though. Do you know what I mean? The point is, those are his 3 losses at world level. No, actually 4 now, because he lost to Smith, who was at world level, and then he smoked Smith in the rematch. But all these men have fought at world level. Like, Conor Benn ain't fought at world level. Do you know what I mean? And anyone at world level would absolutely smash him fighting like that. Do you know what I mean? Because technically it wasn't a great boxing match from him. He was, bro, I see him nearly punch man's kneecap at one time. He was falling over his front foot doing madness. But considering they drained Junior all the way down to that, and bro, in the last round, Junior threw 110 punches, you know?
Yeah.
In the last round.
No, but that was it.
And that was
but
a
he
brother
saved it
that
for the last round.
That was a brother
He
that they
saved it.
drained, yeah?
He
all the way
saved
down.
that.
The last 3 rounds,
Yeah.
he just said, yo, I'm
When I
not
was
losing
watching the
this
fight,
fight.
yeah.
He bit down on the gum shield.
Yeah.
He was throwing
He said,
Ben
if I'm
into
not
the
going to
ropes,
knock
and
you
he
out,
was weighing
he said, if I'm
man
not going to
in.
knock you out, I'm going to make sure that them scorecards know
Brother,
what
the
time
bear
it was.
threw, yeah. When I
'Cause
saw the
last
numbers,
3
he threw 900 punches
brother,
in
between
that fight.
round 3 to 7, nothing was going on. And then after like round 7,
Because Junior was just jabbing and just
brother,
keeping him outside.
Brother, Junior had him on the ropes. He was bouncing him
Brother,
off,
he
doing
threw
this, that,
900
the
and something punches to Conor Benn's 500, bro.
That's
And this was a brother that they weight drained. Do you know what I'm saying? That they done all these things, yeah, made the ring smaller, thinking it was going to be an advantage
He
for
landed
Ben.
a few uppercuts,
Yeah,
bro.
and
I'm
he just
surprised
held
they
his
didn't-
feet and he just said, you know what, bro? I'm just lighting this you up, innit? Like, I don't care. He was going to throw last punch until he collapsed in that ring. He left it all in the ring, bro. Everything. And that is, like, that is that, bro. And that. You get me? He showed that. He showed no matter what you do, yeah, I'm leaving here victorious. And he did. Do you know what I'm saying? And for me, he don't need to fight again. Because he don't need the money. And it's one of them ones, unless he's going to get a world title, he can chill, put his feet up off the back of that fight and say, you know what, I went out with a classic, bro. Because Ben ain't winning no world title. All these guys like Boots and that at his weight, they'll smoke Ben. Like, no one's looking at Ben thinking nothing. They'll smoke him.
I want to see what Ben, where he
Ben
goes
ain't
after
beating
this.
no one with any decent fundamentals that at his size, at his weight. No way. He's getting nowhere near them. Like, if he was fighting a fresh Junior, like, if there was a rematch and there was no rehydration, Junior walks him down and gets him out of there.
Definitely.
Four rounds, he gets him out of there.
Definitely.
Do you know, he'll bully him like he bullied him the second half of the fight. Do you know what I'm saying? So, for me, Conor Benn could only fight like that against Eubank because that was, you know, man. You know when man fight with hatred, blood.
Yeah.
That's what kept him on his feet, blood. It was the hate, blood.
It was.
It was the hate.
It
That
was.
wasn't normal. If
Remember,
that was
'cause
in the
his
normal
dad-
fight, he would have
Imagine
gone
you seen
down.
your dad getting beaten up, yeah. Like twice. You see your dad get beast up twice, and then you're going in to fight the son. No, I just think you're laughing, but like genuinely think
It's
about
true,
it.
though.
The weight on your shoulders,
It's
blood.
true.
Like, yo, like, bro, man can stab
And
you
you're
twice
fighting the
and you
brother,
still swing,
and
blood.
the youth's got the same name as the bread that
Yeah,
pieced up your
he
dad.
looks
as well.
exactly like your dad because Chris looks more like his dad than Ben looks like
Then
his
Conor
dad.
looks like his dad, but
Do
Conor
you know
still
what I
looks
mean?
like
Yeah,
his
that's
dad
what
a
I
bit.
mean.
You know them
yeah.
ones, yeah.
No, I'm not saying don't look like his dad. He
Yeah,
does,
man,
but
like-
Chris looks more like his dad than them way there. Like, man, look, I couldn't believe it when I looked at them.
Yeah,
next
side
to
by
each
side,
other.
it's mad.
You
You
get
know
me?
them ones there. So
That's
nah,
crazy.
It was a fight for the ages. It was a great fight. Don't want to see the rematch. Don't want to see it. I think that the fight needs to stand alone so people can appreciate it for what it was. Do you know what I mean? The best technical fights of the night were McKenna's and Vidal's, but that's one of the few fights I can say in boxing history, yeah, that the fight has matched or surpassed the build up. Because most of the time, Man just chat bare in the build up and then a fight, man are just hugging. Like it happens all the time in boxing. Man talk it up, yeah, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that to you.
No, there was a lot of hugging though, but the ref kept breaking it up. But the ref
I
kept,
think that
but no, but
was
the ref,
early though.
No,
I
but
think
the ref
was stopping
breaking
them
up.
from fighting.
Yeah, he was doing stupid shit.
I don't think they were
like the ref.
holding. Them man were fighting on the
Nah,
inside.
sometimes it was hugging, but even when they were trying to fight,
Yeah,
the
but
ref
you have
was
to
just
let
kept
people
stop.
fight their way
Yeah,
out
he
the
didn't let him
clinch
do
though.
it. Like the ref he ruined it for me.
I think the ref only done that the first 3 rounds. But I think
Yeah.
you need to, as a ref, you need to give fighters an opportunity to fight their way out the clinch, innit? And I thought that the ref was pissing me off the first 3 rounds, and then it got good.
No, I hear you. But all right, my G, we've wrapped up. This is the end of the episode. Oozing Sorcery Award, man, I'm going to give that to Palace and Glasner. You get me for getting to the FA Cup final. Walla of the week. Bonafide bum of the week, lads. You give that to our managers and our clubs.
Yeah, bro,
blood.
100%. The Mary Allardyce, bro.
That is it, man. Just hand it out there. And if they've got to the end of the episode, what should they type in? If you got to the end of the episode, type in the procedure was parliamentary. Type in parliamentary if you got to the end of the episode. I don't even know if we even still do that anymore. I can't remember even saying that for a minute. You know what I mean? But make sure you guys smash a like. Subscribe to Rants channel. You know them way there, fam. And hopefully Arsenal go out to the Champions League, even in the first leg, blood. You know them way there. 4-0 PSG, blood. Let's pray, fam. Let's pray, blood. We'll be back next week.